So now she's got this left up, tangling with a bit of a bug out here this morning.
Might be the only thing that can stop her.
Yeah, when I spoke with her caddy, Paul, ahead of the round today, he said, I'm just going to try and stay out of her way. Just keep letting her do what she's doing, to play aggressively like she likes to do. She's done that so far today, extending that lead to this point.
Difference today compared to yesterday. Yesterday, her ball striking was pretty flawless, only missed 2 greens. Today has only hit half of her greens to this point. First bogey on the card.
Coupled with Yu's birdie, that 5-shot lead has shrunk to 2 on Sunday.
Chanettee Wannasaen was born in Chiang Mai, Thailand on April 16, 2004.
A lot of shots on the range. She was flawless on the range, and that got some roll out of it. Nicely done. Greens maybe affirmed up. Wannasaen now, her second shot.
147 for Wannasaen. Throughout this day, she has been the longest of this group. Despite her small stature, she sure can get it moving off that tee.
Caddy said her driver's really been putting her in some fabulous spots where she's had short irons and been able to be aggressive just like that. We have seen that time and time again so far this week.
Appearance here. Some of the highlights from earlier. It was a 3-shot lead more than the round began. Chanettee Wannasaen, as we've seen her do before, just puts the pedal to the metal.
And this was after 2 good par saves in the first 2 holes after missing those greens.
A birdie at the 7th to get her to 12 under. But Wannasaen up 3 here. 3rd shot, par 5-7.
2 more solid par saves after missing the 5th and 6th greens. Just trundling this one nearly in the hole for an eagle.
Giving yourself lots of short birdie putts this weekend, especially. She'll make that one to push her lead to 4, and then her tee at the 8.
This is a birdie opportunity. Short iron in hand. Take dead aim.
She'll roll that one in. The lead is 5. It's just been narrowed. I feel like she used chances of birdieing in more than Chanettee stumbling. We'll see.
Yeah, not much stumbling here. Now this for birdie, Amy.
About 15 feet back down the hill to this hole.
Might slide to the left road. That stayed out right all the way. It's perplexing. You have to be a little cautious with that one above the hole.
In 2023, at the age of 19, Chanettee won her first LPGA tournament as a Monday qualifier at the Portland Classic.
4's a good score here.
Big burst at the end.
Yeah, man. But she missed 9 straight cuts on
Straight Sundays for sure.
on way before her victory in Portland. Quite wild to still think back to that day, Amy, and everything that she accomplished with so much poise.
Yeah, she talked about learning now, what it's like to win, both the good and the bad side. Now she knows what it's like, what she's getting herself into, but certainly something to learn from she can use this week.
As you noted, rarely had full status. Suchia, so this week could be important for her. Big deep breath for our leader, Wannasaen.
Hasn't showed outwardly really any signs of the nerves so far today. She has 144 to this location today.
Wonderful distance control. Landed that 10 paces short of the flag. Allowed for the little bit of release that was needed.
Joe this year, right on you.
That's why we've seen her in contention nearly every single week. Her putting stats have significantly improved this season.
And now to answer, Wannasaen.
We've talked so much about just her accuracy, how long she's been off the tee this week, but this is another area where she has really excelled. About 15 feet up the hill, not much movement.
Wow, she just won't stop.
If she's feeling any kind of pressure, she's not showing it, and if Hayden making that putt in front of her was going to put any pressure on her, you might see it here, but just keeps pouring them in. I mean, watch this. It goes in with perfect speed right in the center of the cup.
It's what we saw in Portland last year. She got the lead.
just looks.
So, gotta get it in the fairway here. Wannasaen will be next, Amy.
Less than driver for Wannasaen at this shortish par 4, 347 today. Anything up the right is going to give her a good angle to this green.
I'm kind of surprised by that play. We haven't seen her play anything other really than driver on any hole out here. And it's a little.
She did the right thing. Wannasaen's got a little issue here.
Yeah, another missed fairway in this group. We really haven't seen hardly any playful players miss this fairway this week. Wannasaen pretty close to this lip, 112.
Did he have all the sand's raked up too? Yeah, that's exactly. I think she's just trying to play that out. I'll try to get it up and down. Made the mistake off the tee. Don't want to compound that and leave it in the bunker. That was just a deep face bunker. She left it in.
Yeah, Amy.
You know, people come out, they support it. The local communities, the businesses. It's a big deal to have an LPGA event. Wannasaen is kind of scoping this out, walking on her way back here, trying to get this up and down, Amy.
That's one of the few times she's seen herself in a little bit of trouble this entire week. Just able to advance it to here from that fairway bunker. Still well short of the green. She's got 38 yards, all uphill to this back pin.
Wannasaen is currently ranked 43 in the world.
Even her practice swings, just kind of a flow, a rhythm, a softness to it. Nothing really tight, Jim.
It's kind of silky. It's just, and she rotates it so well through the ball. It's just great rhythm. And I think it just goes all the way through from not just drivers, it's all the way through even this part right here. See how soft her hands were coming through? That should skip it and spin a little bit. It didn't. Came out a little lower maybe than she needed. So she'll have that left the par. Things are getting a little tighter here at the Dana Open in the final round. But she still has a 3-shot lead.
Seen a lot of drama over the years. I mean, from eagles to doubles on that finishing hole.
Wannasaen, this for par. Gotta go. So she drove it in the left bunker, had to kind of just wedge it out. Didn't hit the greatest of third shots. Just gonna put a coin on that one. She's gonna make at least bogey here. There's no pitching that last one. So it's got a little tight.
At 10 under. The player who really needs a big week.
Wannasaen needs to kind of get things settled back down there. She's makes bogey there. She doesn't look like she's worried about it. Just kind of a miscue off the tee.
Doesn't really seem like a whole lot phases her, Jim.
I like that though.
No, it's a great.
See how aggressive Chanettee is here with a 2-shot lead after leading by 5 just about an hour ago.
She said coming into this final round, her goal was just to stay present, try not to think ahead, just try and focus on the task at hand. Something she certainly learned from that first win last year in Portland.
I was a bit surprised by the conservative play off the last tee, but at this point, now it's even tighter. Time to keep the pedal down. Another green missed. It's more than half of her greens so far today. She has
Definitely an awkward stance. Wannasaen with 175 to this whole location.
a brilliant shot from that live ball, well below her feet, very awkward. Has not had her best stuff, especially on this back nine with her golf swing, but
That'll work. Keep it below the hole.
quite gearing just far enough, Jim. A little too short, but I love how quickly Chanettee plays. She always just kind of is ready to go about her business.
This is a very awkward lie. You can always tell what's underneath her. She's, usually you get forward up, there's a lot of sand, but that's not where anybody's hitting shots there. But this is really easy for that heel to dig in.
Ball looks like it's sitting in some gnarly, dark rough. Looks like a thicker area of the grass, and obviously this ball well below her feet. Very awkward stance.
Got a little bit of the spine of a slope in between her. Right about there's the spine. Oh, it's going to release. That's not too bad.
Not bad from there. Very tough to judge, kind of the type of shot you just want to dump it on the green and let it release down to the hole. Putting back up the hill now.
Yeah, hard part there is just don't know what's underneath there. As you mentioned, a lot of heavy grass there, but sometimes there's could be firm, sometimes there's sand. You just don't always know. There's only 13 under. Kenny J, he's happy. All right, Wannasaen is for birdie.
Wannasaen and you about the same distance. Weren't quite sure who was going to go first, so it is Wannasaen. About 8 feet down the hill to this whole location.
Trips it just over the edge. Nice putt there. Well, that was really a good up and down. You could probably drop 25 balls there and maybe only get half of them up and down. So you have to make a putt like that. But we got to take a look at this again. Just watch how steady she stays on it. Holds her finish. His eyes never moved to win the hole.
Get her exhale after just
8 feet down the hill to this whole location.
Trips it just over the edge.
That was just a tough spot to be in, set up by a poor tee shot.
After a very long wait, Amy Rogers is with this last group. I mean, Amy, it must have felt like 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, 24 minutes. Probably felt like eternity for these players waiting to tee off. This closing par 5, 514 yards today. Wannasaen remaining aggressive, has driver in hand.
Beautiful tee shot there. Is it going to stop short of slope? Could depend on what Wannasaen does here, but look at this. There's no layup in this in her game, Amy. Wow.
Never a doubt. She loves to go for everything. So she's got a wood in hand here. Little awkward stance. Ball below her feet. She has 217 to this pin, 194 to the front.
Jimmy G's in here. He can't watch. Chunks it a little bit out of the bunker. I think it caught some of the lip, didn't it?
And a good
lie.
I mean, that's...
I just looked up. Wow.
Oh, goodness.
She's got a little green to work with.
She's got
and
a lot of green to work with.
lie. It's not the worst thing.
Let's take another look at this. I mean, she's ball below her feet with the... I'm not sure if she caught the lip. Might have caught it cleanly over the lip. I think caught it a touch heavy, but enough to carry that penalty area. Wow.
You said it, Morgan. Yesterday, today, she's an aggressive player. Maybe a bit more aggressive than needed at times, but nonetheless, still a great shot to bring home this title at the Dana Open. Where have those shots been all afternoon?
And the only other one we've seen with that is Hedge and Choi. Similar shot, up and down for birdie.
All right, how would you rate the difficulty of this shot? All things considered. Amy, a little bit of green to work with. Pretty decent lie.
Yeah, decent lie. She's got plenty of green to work with. Just doesn't want to get overly aggressive and go long here.
I mean, just keeping with her rhythm, not taking much time. Not bad from there. Really hard to the hole. She was going to have about 20, 25 feet left for birdie if that did not catch part of that hole.
Chanettee's heart might have skipped a beat there as well. And here she is, the young woman from Thailand, with many of her friends and fellow countrywomen looking on. The pedigree of Thai golfers has really stepped up since 2016. She is trying to become the 7th Thai golfer to be a multiple winner on the LPGA Tour. All the 6 who've come before her and won went on to win multiple times. She picked up her first victory in Portland last year. And now going for a second. Yes! Chanettee Wannasaen finishes in style. A score of 20 under par.
In the end, Kelly, that aggressive play.
On for a second. Yes! Chanettee Wannasaen finishes in style. A score of 20 under par.
In the end, Kelly, that aggressive play paid off.
PGA Tour. It's the 25th win for Thailand on this circuit. I guess she's too young for the champagne now. She will be well hydrated after her performance this week. Patty Tavatanakit, the Chanettee sisters. And the list goes on, all the talent coming from the country of Thailand. All of the wins from these golfers have come since 2016. And it was kick-started by 5 wins from Area Chanettee. And now she's done it twice. The first one coming in Portland when she was ranked outside the top 350 in the world. This one coming in on a slightly different level. Much more confident Wannasaen. Took a big lead and brought it home. While we have a moment, Amy Rogers is with our winner.
Chanettee, after building that big lead to start the day, you dealt with some struggles but battled back. What was the biggest challenge you faced today?
I don't know, because right now I feel like can't explain anything. I feel so proud of myself, and thank you so much for my sponsor, my family, my coach, and my team, and also LPGA tournament. Thank you so much.
You're now a 2-time winner on the LPGA Tour, a winner for the first time last year in Portland. How is this win different?
Because last year I didn't expect anything I'm gonna win, but this week is so oh my god, fantastic. Because because last year this tournament I played not good, so this year I didn't expect I'm gonna win on this week. Yeah.
You said you were really proud of what you did today. In what way? What were you most proud of?
Proud of myself. Proud. Just nothing. Just proud of myself, and my dad, because he walked with me on this week. Thank you, my dad, my family, and my sponsor for sharing me this week.
It was a family effort. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
That is the look of pure joy. There he is. Along for the ride all week long. A family affair. Chanettee Wannasaen moves to 14th in the race to the CME Globe standings. And here on you see making a nice jump as well, 5 spots. Take another look at this winning putt. She has a nickname on tour, Morgan. What is it?
Her nickname is Proud, and you heard her say how proud she is of herself. I'd be proud of this putt too. What a way to finish. And I just love the honesty in that interview. I didn't expect to play well here. I didn't play well here last year. She said she felt tired coming into this week after playing in France last week. But wow, what a performance, and just really hung tough even without her best stuff today.
She was trying not to be stressed out, but unfortunately feelings of stress do come when you get a big lead on tour, especially in that final round. She hung on for the victory. Now the stress can dissipate and the smiles can ensue.